good evening. Thank you for joining my live. I'm going to sit here. I'm sorry for being a little late. I just had to take care of some business when I got off work today, but I did put on my community page that I was doing a live tonight. Excuse me. Excuse me. Free yes and no questions. I'm not going to be on for long. Just want to see if someone is going to jump in for the free yes and no questions. I will not answer questions about fertility. I will not answer questions about pregnancy. Okay? So, just like I said, I'm doing this just a yes and no answer and question. Okay? Yes and no. I say. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight, I'm just doing it's a question, free yes and no questions. Okay? This is what I'm doing. Not going to be on long. I supposed to came on 8 o'clock tonight, but things happened. I'm a little behind and everything. They got off for work a little later, so things happen. But I want to sit there and see if any of my viewers and my subscribers is on tonight. I say. So we just we doing free yes and no questions. Okay, no explanation. This yes or no. If you need a little more insight, I'm only available at PISCESGoddess@gmail.com. Let's see if anyone jump on. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Free yes and no questions. Free yes and no questions is what I'm doing tonight. Free yes and no question, no explanation, no different type of things, yes or no. If you need a little more insight, I'm only available. You can email me at PISCESGoddess@gmail.com. Free yes and no questions. Let's see if anyone jump on with any questions. Good evening. Free yes and no questions. Free yes and no questions. Let me sit there and put this up here. Yes and no. Alrighty, just yes or no questions is what I'm doing tonight. Free yes and no questions, okay? If you need a more insight, I'm only available at PISCEGoodness@gmail.com. I'm not answering no question about no kind of pregnancy. I'm not answering no question about no unalive situation. This is a free yes or no. If you need a little more insight, I'm only available at PISCEGoodness@gmail.com. I'm also accepting donations. I'm a small YouTuber and having my platform being known. If you feel in your heart to send a donation, I do have a cash app, which is Pisces Goddess $ pretty E. Kind of way I don't like this. Throw it back on. Alrighty. Free yes and no questions. Free yes and no questions. Put your questions in the comment section below. Also, let me know where you're coming from. Okay? I'm doing free yes and no questions tonight with definition. Free yes and no. Free yes and no questions with definition tonight. I say. Alright. Anyone have any questions? Anyone have any questions? I'm gonna grab my cards. So until someone come on, grab my cards to do a little read. This is what I want to do. Okay. Grab some cards until someone come on. Alright. I am a spiritual advisor. Okay. I'm connected to source. Alrighty. So I just want to see what is for the collective until someone's jump on for a free yes and no question. Let's see. Alright. Information for the collective. I say. Let's view this live. Information for the collective. I say. Let's view this live. Information for the collective. What needs to be known. I say. Let's view this live. Information that needs to be known. Let's see. Someone is rejecting an offer. Someone's rejecting an offer. It might be something. It could be a job related. It could be relationship. But you feel as though that you don't want this offer anymore. Someone could been waiting for a while to get a hand in some kind of commitment. You also could be waiting for a promotion on the job. Okay, so you take what part to fit you and leave the rest. But if you look at this, it's the three here. So whoever it was that you was waiting on to give you your props, know your value and worth, now you have other prospects. It's what you're looking at. You're not paying this person no mind anymore. That's for someone. Let's see. Could be a Cancer energy, water sign Cancer. Any more for the collective? Any more? This came on the fence. Yeah, you were stuck up in your head. Alrighty? With a decision and choice. Alrighty? So I'm doing a collective message right now, but I am answering free yes and no questions for anyone that's jumped on. Why was the collective stuck up in their head about the choice and decision? Let's see. Because someone had a real smart mouth. Okay? Somebody could talk crap to you. Okay? Could be a Taurus or Gemini energy. Alrighty? So I'm just doing a little collective message right now, but I am doing free yes and no questions. I'm not going to be on long tonight, okay? So if you have any questions, just yes or no. Put them in the description box and I will answer them for you with divination tonight. Let's see. Anyone have any questions? Right now I'm doing a collective message. Anyone have any questions? Put it in the description box. Yes and no questions only. All right. So this consists of a lover situation. Someone was stuck up in their head over a choice and offer concerning someone who talk a lot of shit to you about a love interest. That's for someone. We got the zodiac sign that's on the board. We have Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. So far, that's on the board. Okay. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, which is a Sagittarius or Capricorn energy. It's what I'm getting. I say. Any more for the collective? Any more for the collective? Any more? Yeah, someone might have some kind of mental breakdown. That's for someone. They were stuck up in their head about a certain choice and decision. Okay? Yeah. It was someone that was in the Queen of Wands energy. Someone was wanting a celebration. It's what I'm getting truthfully. You might invest in something for like 7 years with someone to find out so they're living another double life. This is for someone. I am answering free yes and no questions only, okay? So if you have a question with yes and no explanation, this yes or no, I do have divination here tonight to answer the questions for you. Yes or no. On this investment for the collective. Yeah, the universe is blessing you because they see what you didn't see. The ancestors seen what you didn't see. Your high officials, God, seen what you didn't see. So you having some kind of abundance coming in. This could be abundance for finances. This could be a new job offer. This could be upgraded in the spiritual realm. You take what part to fit you and leave the rest. If you need to reach me on a one-on-one basis, I'm only available at PISCESGODDESS@gmail.com. More on this abundance for the collective. I say. More on this abundance. More on this abundance. Yeah, someone wishing on your downfall, wants you to be out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got an unalive situation. You could be seeing 555, 13, 13, 10, 10, ending in close of a cycle. All right, with Scorpio energy here in Taurus, we have. This is a collective. All right, not a personal. Okay. Yeah, you coming out the window with the Five of Swords here. Someone wanted defeated you. Mm-hmm. It's what I'm getting truthfully. They wish bad. They want to wish bad luck on your name. Someone needs to stop talking so much, telling people their business. Because the people you're talking to is not your friends. Okay? They go in and it's like a human tape recorder. It's like vomit. They sit there and tell your business and add more to it. I don't know who that is. It's for someone that's for my life. More for the collective. Yeah, they associate with someone that's a page of sword that's in reverse. So this person's irrelevant. Do anyone have any yes or no questions? That's what I'm here tonight. I'm not going to be on here for long. Okay? This is what I'm doing. Right now I'm doing a collective message. Okay? But if you have any yes or no questions, put it in the description box below. And I will sit there and answer yes or no. Someone is going through karma because they did not want to learn a lesson. This is for someone with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? With the Wheel of Fortune, you want to be at the top of the wheel. You don't want to be at the bottom. Because when you're at the bottom, you experience great loss. Okay? We got Justice card here. Alright? Someone is reaping what they sow. What they put out is coming back tenfold. Alright? This is what I'm getting into it for. Any more for this Justice energy for the collective. Yeah, someone to catch someone off blind side. But it's a lot of messages coming in with the Eight of Swords, with all taking place about some kind of burden someone put on each other, or what they keep doing, what they're not learning. Okay? Alright. I'm answering free yes and no questions tonight with divination. If you have a question, put it in the description box below. I'm not going to be here long. There's like other things I have to do. Okay? But I did put on my community board. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. I say. Alrighty. Alrighty. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Namaste.